All right, well, let's get going, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us. This is Team Launch, led up by Kelly Foote and Rob McNulty and Steve Stuckey. These are three veterans of the industry, three powerhouse builders, and they are right now building the fastest growing team in this company. All of you are positioned. If you just even knew what Kelly and I know and where we're going, you'd work double time because it's unbelievable. I do want to say, Steve Stuckey, congratulations. He just locked in 25K executive manager. That's when your infinity bonuses kick in. So congratulations, Steve. His group is crazy. He's been going 3.5 months, and there's more leaders and great builders that I can hardly keep track of. So why CTFO? Number one is the timing. And here's the reality. 98 out of 100 companies don't survive the first 5 years. So the failure rate's incredibly high. We've done that. We're 5 years old. We're going into our 6th year. And here's what's in front of us. This is called momentum. And it's not many times that you're able to be in front of momentum with a company where the foundation's built, all the tools are there. The owners are amazing. And here's where we're going to be 5 to 10 years is we're going to build a legacy company. So this is work one time, build one time to get paid the rest of your life and leave income for generations beyond that. Now, the foundation for all this growth in this future are the amazing products with CTFO. We've got over 80 different products. Of course, CBD is kind of our lead. That's about the hottest thing going on in health and wellness, but we're not just a CBD company. Although we're going to be the premier CBD company, we've got immune products, muscle and joint relief, cellular health, pet products, skincare, hair growth. And so there's something here for everybody, which is really, really good. And here's a couple of the blockbusters. If you're brand new, this is where you kind of want to start getting your education. Our 10X Pure is our patented CBD oil, and I'll make it really easy. 10X Pure makes oil water friendly. And when we first got 10X Pure, we did a scientific study. We compared this to full spectrum CBDs, and this gets more of the cannabinoids in your body. But the bonus was we found out it also maintains CBDA. That's the acid form of CBD. There's 3 videos in your back office that I want you to go. They're about 3 minutes each. Dr. Trobiani, this is Francis, our researcher. Then there's a 3-minute video called Why 10X Pure. And just watch those 3. You'll get all the knowledge and you'll be blown away. We're 2 to 3 years ahead of the industry. And then on the right is the other product you really need to check out. It's called Cell UV. Cell UV is a glutathione precursor. It helps your body generate higher levels of glutathione. Glutathione is the most studied molecule in your body. This is a product that helps you at a cellular level. So you take Cell UV and it's going to give you more energy. It's going to build your immune system. Again, there's 3 videos, the Cell UV video. Then these 2, April 21st and April 16th, is when David D'Arcangelo interviewed the researcher who spent 18 years building this product line. And so take a look at those. We could be $1 billion company on either one of those products. One of the most exciting things we're doing is our sampling program. This is brand new. It just went live. We have 4 really, really amazing sampling products they're usually about $1 a piece. You buy them, a bag of 30, like our CBD pain cream, a bag of 30 is $29.95. So they're $1 a piece. They're fully commissionable. So as you grow your downline, you get paid on the samples. Your team hands out samples, which creates more customers, which generates more revenue. So take our pain cream, our new coffee. We have the only coffee with CBDA in the world. I drank this again today. I did the latte with a half packet of the keto creamer. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. And you have energy and caffeine and you feel good, you get healthy. And then this exfoliator could ultimately be our number 1 product. And I just don't have time tonight, but go learn. This is a product that there's a whole story behind it. But you're able to use these. You can hand these out. You can buy these little mailers and pass them out, or you can do this on autopilot right through our mobile app. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to send out 5 to 10 samples a week. I do it right from the mobile app, and sampling is a game changer. This lets anybody be successful. We're also kicking off a nonprofit fundraising program. As far as we know, we're the only network marketing company that built an entirely different platform just for nonprofit. So this is a true nonprofit program. There's 0 fees to get involved for the organization. They're going to make 20%. They get that first level payout. All the rest of the CV flows into the comp plan. So we all make money by bringing nonprofits in. And when you run the numbers and see what these numbers are, again, it's going to be a major part of our future. Now, another thing that makes us different is our pricing. We are competitive. We are priced less than our competition. If you take our CBD oil and take it against Canaway or HempWorks, or nothing against these other companies, and they've got good products, they just don't have 10x Pure, they just don't have our pricing. So we're competitive, and that means people will use these products whether they're making money or not, and that's really key for long-term income. And of course, 60-day empty bottle guarantee. It doesn't get any better than that. We're just going global. We're just right now, this week, going live in Europe and the UK. And boy, there's an appetite for good opportunity over there. We're already seeing that. So we're shipping to 25 countries. We'll be shipping from our Denmark distribution center. Product, I think, showed up yesterday, or it's going to be shipping, I believe, this week. So what an opportunity for people in Europe, in the UK, to be ground floor with a 6-year-old solid company with all the tools built. And of course, our Kelly Foot's going to be moving to Europe. He's spent 10 years there. He's launched several companies. And so just start thinking about and asking people, who do you know in Europe? And then kind of the magic, everybody, is a free business. It's free to join. You get free websites, a free back office. There's no gimmicks or gotchas. You don't need a credit card. And when it's free, it's just different. It's just easier. It's easier to get people in. It's easier to just get your team going. There's no commitment. And then all the marketing, the back end, all the autoresponders, and there's a number of things coming we can't even tell you about. But this is going to be explosive. We're going to be putting millions of people a year in. And it's just a question, how many are going to be on your team? Then our compensation plan, we get paid 7 ways. We've got a hybrid plan. It's fair for new people. It's fair for the part-timers. If you want to go big, if you're one of those people, want to be 6, 7, 8-figure earner, please watch this plan. Pay plan training is 29 minutes long. When you understand the whole plan, and especially the PSPs where you can multiply your income, and they're all free, they're free positions. Kelly lost 3 days of sleep. Once he ran the numbers and the actuaries and figured out what he would have made, he's an $8 million earner in the industry. So he's a big time player. But when he saw the money here, he's like, oh boy, we are going to break records on the money side of this. And then just your back office, you're going to see what's world-class, the tools, the websites, the reports, everything that you get for free is really outstanding. And we get paid weekly. Anything that happens Monday through Sunday, you get paid on Wednesday. So this right here is going to become your favorite email that shows up like it did today. We get paid every week, residual income. Okay. To get plugged in, there's a number of ways you can get plugged in. Michael Swilling's the top earner. He's my enroller, and he leads up 6 different groups. So just figure out which format you want to get information from. If you go to CTFO-updates.com, then you can join either Facebook, MeWe, a YouTube channel, Instagram, or Telegram, or get on a text list, and you'll be updated. Everything's plugged in right there. We got a 2-page training for our team. Page 1, how to build your business. Page 2, 5 steps to start earning income. So if you're brand new or you're not really getting any traction, this would be a good place to back up and just go through these 2 pages of training. And everybody, this is the prize. This is residual income. This is work one time and get paid for the rest of your life. And it just hasn't happened that many times in the industry. And so you're standing at the door of a 5-year-old company, and everything's in place to be the next running giant, to be that legacy company. And here is what it's all about. The income is what gives you the lifestyle and the freedom. And that's why I'm excited to watch all of you and to help you guys. See, we started this 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years ago on Sunday, March 14th. And we just shared the business, did the follow-up, duplicated the system, and now we got 23,000 associates. We have 6-figure residual income in less than 3 years. So we make 6 figures whether I get out of bed or not. So that lets us live in our dream home. We boat every day in the summer. We don't boat now. We live in Minnesota. There's still 2 feet of ice on the lake. But that's what it's all about. When you don't have to worry about the money and you get to help people and live your life. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. And we're going to help you get back there. If you haven't been there before in your life, you guys got to do it. Just pay the price now. Make that happen. Okay, we're doing a leadership summit in Las Vegas. We changed the date. So if you were here last week, new dates. This will be Friday, May 14th and Saturday, the 15th. So if you're a leader, this is an event you want to be at. If you want to become a leader, this is an event for you. Or if you just want to meet the owners, the key players, and just see what it's all about, you'll get everything there. There'll be a reception Friday night, and then an all-day be a biz op. So you can invite people, you can build for new prospects, followed by an all-day training. And get this. Here's who coming. All 3 owners, Steve Finger, Stuart Finger, Michael Kahn. We've got David D'Arcangelo, our national marketing director. We got Michael Swilling, the #1 earner. And we have our lead medical doctor training on the products, Dr. Troviani. So I can tell you, I've been to a lot of events in my life. I've never been to one. And this is kind of a private for our group. They're going to open it up to other people that want to come in. But this is kind of a private with you have the 6 biggest hitters in the company that you're going to have one-on-one time with. So I hope you can make Vegas. All right. We got some new platinums I want to recognize. Hold on. I got more people coming in. So new platinums in the last couple of weeks. Cynthia Campen, congratulations. Patricia Junek, Patricia Adams, Dana Porter, Ricky Rubio, and Donna Hertz, all new platinums. So congratulations. That's a one-time investment to max out the comp plan. And so for about $1,000, you got the inventory, you got the best pricing, you're in a really good spot. And then I want to recognize these 3 again. This group with Jack Welch, Jack Freeman, and Mike Mastriani are blowing this apart. This is about a 30 days. The group's been going for 30 days. Jack's 15K, Jack Freeman's 10K, Mike hit 5K. And there's a boatload of great people coming with this group. So great job, guys. I mean, the first month, just killing it. All right. And then lastly is just, here's the recipe. I mean, people ask me all the time, Doug, how do I do this? How do I become successful? So first and foremost, it's about marketing the business and the products on a consistent basis. If you market this, good things will happen. And you can do that through your personal network, through people you meet. You can use our sampling program. You can use our mobile app. We got websites and videos. You can do social media, nonprofit. We've got free leads. We have more free leads than you can ever get to. And then if you want, you can run paid leads. Okay. Now you can't do all of them. You won't have time. So what I suggest is pick about 3 of these and just get really good at marketing. So for me, when I launched, I did my personal network, the people I knew. I focused on LinkedIn and I ran paid leads. I did solo ads and Craigslist. But I did a lot of it, okay? Just understand, I knew that, building momentum takes massive action. That's what brings in a lot of people, and that's what leads to that momentum. So just good marketing, and then follow up. If there's any interest, follow up in 3-way phone call. Follow up, interest, 3-way. It's super easy. And that's how I built this. I put 20 people on the phone with Mike Swilling the first month, and it was game over. I hit full momentum. I went 25K. Same here. And you guys have unbelievable leaders to do 3-way calls with. Kelly Foote loves to do calls more, I think, than anybody I've ever met. In fact, he gets sad if people aren't calling him. So you've got a 35-year veteran who's made $8 million who would love to talk to your next associate. So if you're not taking advantage of that, oh boy, you really need to. Steve Stuckey's amazing. Rob, myself, there's more support than you'll ever get around to. And then ultimately here, find 5 to 10 customers and provide great service. So that's the foundation to your check. And you only need 5 active on your front line at $47. And that's one of the things I love. Our qualifier is $47.47. You only need 5 of those to go to fully max the comp plan. But I would get more. I'd try to get maybe 10. I've got 19. We've got 19, Susie and I, front line that buy every month. And then find your builders, find your 3%ers, find 3 to 5 committed builders, and then help them get locked in, help them find success. I like to do a weekly huddle. When I find a builder, I just wrap my arms around them and I'm on the phone at least once a week, and then provide leadership. That's it, everybody. That's the recipe. Now I want to show you something, because this group is doing amazing things. So I'm going through my new enrollee report, and this shows people that are enrolling. And I start looking at the names. So this is since Saturday. Look at what this group is doing. Jack Welch brought in a new associate. Mike Mastriani did. Zachary Van Dyke, I think, is part of that group. There's Kelly Foote, still recruiting. Linda Swift, Bill Kindberg, Jack Welch, Bill Kindberg. You guys are doing it. That's what it's all about. If you keep bringing people in and going wide, especially with our PSPs, you get rewarded to go wide. But look in just the last couple of days, Mike Mastriani, Neil Fitz, there's Mike again, Zachary, Trevor Marshall, Susie Curtin. Susie just brought in a platinum today. Congratulations, Susie. There's Jack Freeman, Bill Kindberg, Team Rubio, Bill's on again. There's Bill and Susie, Linda Swift, Trevor again, Bill Kindberg, Bill, Neil Fitz, Linda, Rob McNulty, Jacko Partners, Neil, Jacko, Jack. That's like the last 4 days for this team. So Kelly, I don't know if you
on fire.
I was going through the report and going, wow, you guys are doing it. And so congratulations to you that are. If you don't have traction, just get back with us. We'll do a little troubleshooting. It's really an easy business. Just got to get the tools and be consistent with it. So Kelly, exciting stuff going on. I'm gonna let's see who's on tonight. Maybe if
you know, Doug, you mentioned I do get if I go a whole 6 hours without a phone call from someone did a 3-way, I'm wondering what's going on. I actually do kind of get kind of sad. So, and then I can always count on Steve Stuckey calling me at 11 or 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning with somebody. So I always have faith at the end of the day, Steve will get a hold of somebody for me.
Yeah, he's a machine. No question about that.
And Steve, congratulations, buddy. You've done it. You know what to do, and you're doing it every day, and we appreciate you hitting 25K and obviously driving everybody. The thing that's real important, and Doug, I know we mentioned it, we talk about it, but we're nothing without you guys. I mean, we don't make money. Nobody makes money unless you make money. And so believe me, we're here. I hope and truly pray every day that the top 10 people in this company are somewhere in my downline in 3 years or 2 to 3 years. And I truly believe they will be. And I don't care. I have zero ego left in this. Like I said, I came out of retirement to build something for my kids and my grandkids, so that 50 years from now, they talk about me still in a happy way of how I set the family for life. And that's my mission. And my mission is also to make sure that I create tens of thousands of successful people who literally have choices in life of doing what they want to do, not what they feel they have to do. Go ahead, Doug.
Well, thank you, Kelly. Guys, you're lucky to have somebody like that to lean on and to learn from. He's the most impressive person in this industry I've worked with, and I'm blessed every day that he landed on my team. And I just really enjoy working with you, Kelly. This whole group, this is just really a great group of people. So if anybody else has got a comment or a question, you'll have to unmute yourself, but we got a few minutes for a little chat. So feel free to say hello.
Hey, Doug, can you hear me?
Sure can, Steve.
All right, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate everybody on this Zoom. There's a lot of new people on here too. I seen some new people on here. One of my buddies in Michigan, who I met 24 years ago in Amway, he was on here, and so I'm working on some really big people. I'm excited, guys. You know, repetition's the mother of skill. I'm telling you, you got to continue to, you know, just be good at. If you can become a professional inviter, you'll be wealthy. Professional inviter, you don't need to be the know-it-all. You just got to get people invited. You got to get people the information. You got to share the information with the people and get them on a call. If you're getting people on calls and they're checking on the information, you're winning. You're going to win. But if you're doing the whole thing and you're not doing no calls and you're doing the whole thing, it's not going to go as quick as you want it to go. You know, I know the slow way to success, and I know the fast way. The fast way is talking to people at your level and above, asking them to do your favor, check out information, getting them on a call. Three-way call is the key. That is the key. And so that's what you guys got to do, and continue to do it. I know there's a lot of, Jack and Mike, you guys are rocking, and Rick Rubio is getting excited, and I was just talking to his brother, Jose, just like right when the Zoom was starting, I was on the phone with him. And guys, I drive Uber. I don't even have to work, but I like to go out and network with people. And I was just driving this young man, Curtis, to the Dave and Buster's here. He's was in the military. He's retired now. He's 26 because he got injured. And his legs have been bothering him, hurting him. And I gave him a sample of CBD cream, and he was blown away. He used it on the way. And he's like, oh my gosh, he's like, this stuff's amazing. And so we have each other's contact information. He's like, I'm definitely interested. So guys, with passengers, I got to do a little bit more because they're not going to do me a favor like my friends will, So he's very interested. And I've enrolled a lot of passengers, just as customers. So it's awesome. I look at a way to network and go out and network with people. And there are so many different ways to get people, but I love Uber because I love, talking to people in person. I really do. I share my story with them, and then I have samples with me, and I'm like, what do you want to try? And then we exchange information, and Curtis wants to talk to you guys. So guys, this is awesome. This opportunity it's easy. It's not hard. This is simple. So back to you guys. Thanks so much.
You got Steve. Great job.
So I'm a new guy, and I'm not one to really bite my tongue. This is Mike Mastriani. Can I just kind of like give my 2 cents?
Please do.
All right. So we have, it looks like about 20 people on this call, right? And we're a bunch of leaders. We have new people coming in. There's an excitement going on. I think to have 20 or 25 people on this call, quite honestly, is a waste of all of our times. We need to drive people to these calls. We need to make our time worth the effort to educate people as to not only what the company is, but also what we're doing from a team perspective. And I'd like to see these numbers duplicate, quite honestly, because if we're all members and we're all talking about what we've done in the past, we can do that on 3 ways. Why have a distinguished Zoom call to do that? So let's make an effort, all of us, to drive people, our new people, our prospects, or even people that don't believe in the industry, that are naysayers. Let's put them on the call. Let them know we're real people. I'd love to see these numbers duplicate, and I really believe they can, because we're all real people. We're all here for a purpose. Some of us, have professions. Some of us are retired. Some of us were retired and went back to work, like myself. But I want to see these numbers duplicate, and that's really what I want to stress. I don't know this company inside out. I appreciate all of you, and of course Jack, and I've known them for years and years and years. But these numbers, the people on this call need to duplicate, in my opinion, and it's only for their own benefit. We're not selling anything here. This is information, and information can either register with people or not register with people. But for the most part, anybody who's how do I say this gently, been in the industry or is looking for something, if they hear us that we're real, they're gonna really take a serious look at this. And I really believe that we need more people on the call. is what I'm trying to say. That's it.
But you know what, Mike? Building for events has always been in this industry one of the key activities that people have really grown and built momentum, because it's the event that is the bigger picture. It's the bigger,
Correct. Yep. Yep.
it's the thing that people think, hey, okay, this is real, and I want to be a part of that. And so without question, the events are the key to it. And so the other thing I will say, though, after doing this for 3 years now, and we're all old school, so this used to all be hotel meetings. I mean, this was a weekly hotel meeting for me when I built my Rexel business. I made $3.5 million, and I was in a hotel once a week. And so what we'll find in today's world too, guys, after 3 years now with Zoom and doing it like this, is we'll grow these numbers. They won't be as fast as we would like to. And here's the reason why. People are so busy. And we do this because we do two national CTFO calls a week as well. So we know what the numbers are going to be. The key why I send all of you a recording when these are done is that there's just a large percentage of people that want it. They're busy, they're crazy. If they're here live, I love it. That's awesome. But if they're not, you'll pick up a lot of residual by sending out the link and letting people do it on their own time. So I'm totally with you. I'm going to grow this to 40, 50, 100 people twice a week, and then we'll duplicate it through.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that light behind me. I'm in a Marriott in the high end. I didn't realize that thing was blinding everybody. So, no, I agree. It's over time too. Not everybody has the capacity to be at a call or a live meeting, but those recordings are great. We build to the next event, whether it be a conference call, a Zoom call, an event, and that's momentum right there.
Absolutely. So, and I'm glad you brought that up, because our next event will be this Saturday, 11 a.m. Central. I'll send out details on Friday with the link and everything. So let's Mike, I'd love to see us 30, 40 people. There's no reason we can't. With this group of people, we all bring one or two on, and then we double. So appreciate the comments.
Agreed. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else got anything tonight?
Hey, Doug, Jack Welch. I'd like to just make a quick comment here. Congratulations to everybody that's ramping up. It's ranking up here. It's great to see so many people. It isn't just 2 or 3 people that are just doing it. You're starting to see people rank up, up the levels there. So you don't really see that in many companies at all. So
hey,
I'd
Jack,
just like to thank everybody there, the whole leadership.
Before you congratulate everybody, congratulations to you, my friend. You're leading by example. So thank you.
All right, thank you, and congratulations to you, Mike. And everybody, I don't want to leave anybody out. Jack Freeman, you've got the entire upline there. Again, thanks to Steve Stuckey and Rob McNulty for staying with me, and Kelly Foote. Getting connected to him has been awesome, and you, Doug, and Michael Swilling and the Finger Brothers and everybody else. So it's been an experience. If anybody that's new on this call right now, you're investigating the company, I always say just turn over every stone. When you first look at this company, it looks just like another network marketing company, but do your due diligence, and you'll see that there's nothing else out there exists like this. So with that, I'm going to end it. Thank you.
Yeah. Great job, Jack, and a great team, man. You're building a team of really awesome people. So just think, guys, 1 year from now, what this is going to look like, and I can't even imagine right now how big we're going to be and how big this grows. Oh my gosh, it's going to be fun. So just enjoy every day. Keep on the activity, and good things happen. So I'm going to close this down, everybody. Have a great night. I'll fire out a YouTube recording that you can pass out. I might have something special for Saturday. I'm waiting to hear back. And then Kelly, hopefully you'll maybe have a update on Vegas on where our meeting is going to be by Saturday. If you can pull that off, I think people are anxious to get booking rooms and flights. And so if you can pull off have some update, that would be great too.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have an update to you guys before Friday, but yeah, absolutely by Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
look forward to helping y'all. Anybody needs any calls, let me know, man. I'm available. Just text me and
yep. And
available.
Sandra, Steve Stuckey, I'll see you in a half hour on the Zoom.
Sounds good. Thank you so much,
Yep.
Doug.
Yep, 10:40.